There are moments in life when doubt feels louder than hope, and fear weighs more heavily than courage. It's in these moments that the universe often intervenes, not with grand gestures, but through quiet, deliberate signs. And today, one of those signs has reached you. This message isn't random. It's a gentle nudge from your guardian angels, a reminder that you're not walking your path alone, even when it feels like you are. You may not realize it yet, but something has shifted around you. A wandering spirit has found its way to your side, not by chance, but by intention. It was drawn to you by the quiet strength you've kept burning inside. Even if you've had moments of doubt, even if you've questioned whether you're ready for what's next, that steady flicker of belief within you has never gone out. And that is what caught its attention. This presence has come because something deep within you has been calling out, not in desperation, but with quiet conviction. You may have felt stuck, uncertain, or even scared to take a step toward something you've been dreaming about. But the very fact that you're still here, still wondering, still hoping, means you haven't given up. And that matters more than you know. Sometimes the universe answers not with clarity, but with companions, energies that remind you what you've forgotten about yourself. This spirit by your side recognizes your strength, even in your hesitation. It knows your story isn't finished and senses that you're standing at a powerful turning point. Maybe you've noticed certain ideas keep coming back to you. Whispers of dreams you've tucked away or longings you've tried to ignore. That's not coincidence. That's alignment trying to get your attention. It's possible you've been carrying a vision in your heart that you've never spoken aloud. Or maybe there's something you've been wanting to do, say, or become, but fear has held you back. The spirit that stands with you now isn't here to push you into action. It's here to gently remind you that you already have everything you need within you. Your courage isn't missing. It's just been waiting for the right moment to rise. This is that moment. And you don't have to start over. You're not beginning from scratch. You're beginning with everything you've learned, everything you've endured, and every small act of resilience you've carried through the years. That matters. That's your foundation. You've already survived so much that you once thought would undo you. And here you are, still standing, still searching. That is strength in its purest form. You haven't gone unnoticed. This spiritual presence chose to walk beside you because it sees the depth in you. The kind of depth that doesn't come from an easy life, but from one where you've dared to keep going even when you didn't have all the answers. It's here because you've reached the threshold of something meaningful, something you've quietly prepared for without even realizing it. This spirit senses your longing to move forward, to live more freely, to speak more honestly, to trust yourself more deeply. It knows that the waiting has served its purpose, but now it's time to move. Not in leaps and bounds, but in small, brave steps. Steps that are led by trust, not fear. Presence, not pressure. You're being encouraged to act, not because you've figured everything out, but because action itself will create clarity. Maybe it's finally allowing yourself to speak the truth that's been stuck in your throat. Maybe it's writing down the dream that scares you because it matters so much. Or maybe it's as simple as choosing to believe that you're worthy of a life that excites you. Whatever it is, this presence won't abandon you. It will meet you in the discomfort. It will stay with you through the uncertainty. And when you begin to take those steps, however hesitant, however small, it will amplify your strength in ways you didn't know were possible. You might start noticing little signs, A phrase that feels like it was meant just for you. A song that seems to echo your heart, or a sudden wave of calm that arrives when you need it most. These are not coincidences. They are affirmations from the universe, messages delivered to reassure you that you're not imagining your intuition. You're being guided. You may already know deep down what you need to do. You can feel it in the way your heart quickens when you picture it. That tightness in your chest. That flicker in your gut. That's not anxiety. That's your spirit responding to truth. It's your soul recognizing the path it's meant to walk. And that is worth trusting. What if you stopped doubting what you feel and started honoring it instead? What if your hesitation wasn't a flaw, but a signal that you're ready to approach life more consciously? You don't need to be certain. You just need to be willing. Willing to believe that maybe, just maybe, you're more prepared than you think. This spirit doesn't promise to clear every obstacle from your path, but it does offer companionship. It brings the reminder that you were never meant to carry everything alone. There are times when the world feels too heavy, and the path ahead looks blurred by fear and uncertainty. In those moments when your heart questions its own strength, the universe responds, not with noise but with presence. Right now you are being quietly guided. Something unseen has arrived for you, drawn not by accident, but by the fire you still carry within. This isn't just encouragement from afar. It's a message wrapped in spirit and intention. A sacred presence has found you, not because you're lost, but because you're close to something that matters. This spirit didn't just happen upon your life. It was invited by your quiet persistence, your refusal to completely give up even when hope felt distant. That part of you that still whispers, "There must be more," has been heard. You may not recognize your own bravery yet, but it's there. In the questions you keep asking, in the dreams that refuse to fade, in the ache you feel for something deeper. That restlessness isn't a problem to solve. It's a signal that change is drawing near. The same thoughts that keep circling back, the ones you can't quite shake. They aren't distractions. They are direction. What you feel isn't confusion. It's clarity in disguise, waiting for you to listen more closely. This spirit sees what you sometimes forget, that even your hesitation is rooted in wisdom. Means you're thinking, feeling, hoping. You want to get it right. And yet, waiting forever won't bring peace. So now you stand here on a threshold. And this presence, this gentle guide, isn't pushing. It's walking beside you, whispering not answers but encouragement. You're ready. Start here. Start now. You've already come through so much. Heartbreaks, endings, new beginnings wrapped in fear. And still you've carried on. That strength is not invisible to the universe. It's sacred. That's why this spirit has arrived. You're someone who can hold both fear and hope in the same breath. That makes you rare. That makes you ready. Perhaps you've been carrying a secret hope or an unrealized goal. Maybe there's something you've wanted to say, a truth you've swallowed too many times, a road you've avoided out of fear. Whatever it is, it's been waiting for you just as much as you've been waiting for the right moment. This presence isn't here to make the choice for you, but to remind you that you do have a choice. You've been asking for guidance, even if you didn't speak it aloud. And the universe has answered. You're not alone. The weight you feel, it's not yours to carry forever. Help has arrived, not because you are weak, but because your spirit is worth supporting. You are worth supporting. Over the next few days, you may start noticing subtle signs, strange synchronicities, a song that feels personal, a dream that lingers longer than usual, a surge of calm in a moment of anxiety. These aren't random. They are messages. This spirit isn't trying to rush you. It's here to walk with you, to hold space for your quiet transformation. Deep within, you may already know what step to take. You've probably felt it in your body, in the way your breath catches when you imagine it, or how your thoughts always drift back to that one longing you've tried to dismiss. That's not just imagination. That's truth making itself known. What would happen if you stopped doubting that inner wisdom? What if, instead of constantly questioning yourself, you leaned into the belief that maybe, just maybe, you already know what you need? That maybe your intuition isn't a puzzle, but a path. This presence doesn't bring all the answers, but it brings light to your next step. Carries clarity, not certainty. It offers strength, not solutions. And that's enough to move forward. You don't need to leap. You only need to step. That action, however small, can ripple outward in ways you can't yet see. Maybe it's finally naming the dream. Maybe it's sending the message. Maybe it's writing down what you've been afraid to admit, even to yourself. Or maybe it's simply choosing to believe today that you were made for more than just surviving. Your angels see you. The spirit sees you. You've never really been alone, though it's understandable that you've felt that way. Now it's time to remember who you are. Not just a person shaped by pain, but someone built to grow through it. Someone who still has chapters to write. You were made to rise, not because it's easy, but because your soul was designed to evolve. Whatever you've been afraid to do, now is your chance to begin. The courage you're looking for isn't lost. It's inside you, waiting to be claimed. You've had it all along. And when you do choose to rise, when you say yes to the part of you that's been quietly longing for more, you'll realize the obstacles were never as solid as they seemed. They were built out of fear. And fear begins to dissolve the moment faith steps in. So let this message be your permission, your blessing, your reminder. Here is a prayer for you in this moment of becoming. May the strength within you finally speak louder than the fear around you. May the doubts fall away like dust, and may the truth of your soul shine like morning light. May your hesitation be honored as wisdom, but not allowed to keep you from what's next. And above all, may you never forget that unseen hands walk with you, steady and full of love. Amen. Take a deep breath. Let that truth settle in your chest. The next move doesn't need to be big, just needs to be real. Even the smallest steps matter, especially when taken in faith. If this message touched something inside you, take a moment to honor that. Type 1010 as a sign to yourself and to the universe that you're ready to claim this energy as your own. And while you're here, leave a kind word for someone else who might need it. The energy you send out has a way of finding its way back to you. Multiplied. We rise best when we rise together.